shooter.
Higher.
Aloha, my cyberbots. Hope everyone's having a wonderful and productive day. Well, today I went to the gun range with Master Marksman Willem H. McLeod. It was so much fun. I needed to get some new tips to shoot my excuse me, I swallowed the wrong way, to shoot my Walther P22, aka my little kneecapper. Oh yeah, because you never know. I need to be safe, protect myself here at the studio if anyone wants to come and cop an attitude. No, I'm just kidding. No, just to be safe. But anyway, it was so great, and it was so great because I actually got to see a lot of people today expressing their Second Amendment right, you know, to have a gun and whatnot. So that was really awesome to see these people, you know, have guns and try to say, you know, protect themselves and whatnot. But there was only a couple of little problems with that, because when I went to the range today, there was nothing but a bunch of, I ran into some goobers and some wannabe gangster guys. Okay, let me just tell you the story, okay? At the end, there were the gangster guys, and they were shooting their AK-47s, you know, the ones that you need the tax stamp for. And they thought they were so super cool, right? Because there was a bunch of people watching them and whatnot. Well, these guys did not know how to shoot that gun whatsoever. So the whole time I was there, I was like clenching my fist and my teeth. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna shoot himself. Oh my God, he's gonna shoot someone. So they didn't know how to, they didn't have a good controlled stance. They couldn't handle the weapon. They kept shooting it like this, and I was like, oh my God. Okay, that's another story. But anyway, they were shooting everybody else's target except their own. I was like freaking out. I was like, where's my mouthpiece for this? Okay, well, they thought they looked really cool, and then the guy's friends like taping him. Oh yeah, you know, you look really cool, when he didn't even know how to control the gun. But you know, as long as, I guess they think they have big guns, so everyone should be afraid of them. Not. Well, the gangsters were at the end, and then in the middle there were these goober groups, right? It was a goober full of, you know, little goobers. And I was sitting on the bench, you know, waiting for a slot to open up because there were so many people there. And on the other end there was two other people shooting, right? Well, this little middle goober group, there were so many intense moments, like within a couple of minutes, I was dripping in sweat because I was so like nervous, you know, because this one guy, his gun kept jamming up on him, right? And as soon as he was firing, and as soon as the gun would jam, he would literally do this. Yeah, smarty pants, it's jammed, you're not gonna look down the barrel. How smart is that? And then, when it would jam up on, he would shoot it and it would jam up on him again, and he would point the gun, like trying to figure out what was wrong with it, in the direction of these two other people. I was in disbelief because I couldn't believe that I was actually watching somebody look down a barrel of his gun because it was jammed, like, okay. So at this moment, you know, I took it upon myself to go tell the range masters, you know, hey, you know, this guy, his gun's jamming up, and he keeps pointing it to, you know, to the people next to him, and he keeps pointing it to himself. And then there was an incident too where the range master came and told him something, right? Okay, so they got that fixed and whatnot, but I guess he knew that I said something, so he was giving me the hairy eyeball, you know, for a while, but then he got over it. Well, after the range master went to go speak to him, his gun jammed up again, and no, it didn't jam up, but he was loading his gun, get this, and instead of pointing it to other people, he's not doing that anymore because, you know, they talked to him about it. He pointed to himself, and he's loading his gun like this with the barrel facing his belly. At this point, I was like, oh my God, Elektra, you picked a great day to come to the gun range. But anyway, So finally, I was able to get in there and get my time to go shoot my own gun, which was really fun. But a lot of these people that buy guns, they don't realize how you need to take some safety class, some classes to learn how to use the gun, to learn everything about that weapon. A lot of people think, well, I'm safe now because I have a gun, but actually you're not really safe, because that's what I thought when I bought my gun. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm safe, I already have a gun. But it wasn't until I started taking the safety gun classes that I learned, wow, I was doing, so many little things wrong because I didn't know exactly what to do, So finally I started taking some courses, and now I know, I feel safe, I feel that I'm able to control my weapon, and that I feel I'm not going to hurt myself or hurt anybody else unless they deserve it, you know what I mean? So a lot of these people need to take those gun courses like that. They know their weapon, especially if you're firing like an AK-47 or something and you just bought it just to look like a badass, because you can hurt yourself, or you can hurt other people, and you want to be safe. So don't let your pride get the best of you and say, oh, I already know how to handle a gun, I already know all about guns, because true honestly, you don't really know everything about the guns, because everything has a technique. Just like I say with jiu-jitsu and everything in life has a technique. Handling a weapon has a technique, handling a remote has a technique. You really have to get to know it, and you have to get to know your weapon so you can feel comfortable with it, and you won't accidentally go, hey, my gun's jammed. Why? Who does that? So please, people, if you're gonna buy a gun to protect yourself, really protect yourself, and go take some gun courses. You'll feel a lot better about yourself, you'll feel more confident, and that's my advice that I can give people who are looking into buying a weapon. Okay, but until then, don't just go buy a gun. Oh, I like this gun, okay, let me just load it up and go shoot. You just don't do that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a really great time shooting my gun. Now I've got to go clean it. That's the fun part. I hate cleaning my gun, but you've got to learn how to clean your weapon. A lot of people forget to clean their weapon, and that's where their gun gets jammed. So clean your weapon after you use it. Alright everyone, I will see you guys soon, and I hope you like this little gun video. Until then, peace out, bro, and have safe shooting, and go take those gun courses, safety courses, okay? Everyone needs the tips. Hey, let me look down my barrel. Why is it stuck? I figured it out.
Top right. Top right. And to close. Let it drop. Take it back.